Hey, good morning, welcome to the channel. Planting out some fruit trees this morning. Brought a few rare varieties. I got some loquat, which is rare for here, for Indonesia. Got a couple of durians, two small varieties. They're prolific, so they got a big bounty supposedly, but they're on the smaller side. They may have like 2 to 3 seeds only, and I'm assuming they're about this size. I've also got two other ones, which is called the Pelangi. I don't know, they're not famous for their flavor, but they're more on the rare side. And they're supposed to be like a rainbow. Pelangi means rainbow, so it's like it's got a bit of a pinkish blemish or red in the normal yellow colored durian.
Where are you?
And we're in Buniwangi in Sukabumi
Where's
Palabuhanratu,
Sukabumi?
Indonesia.
Uh-huh.
These are the two mulberries. Got the normal white pearl, the small round ones, and then the long white shahtut that we know in Australia. And yeah, there's got a couple more coming, but at the moment today I've got 8 to plant out, or to plant up. I've got a few planted out already, and we're making a bit of more of a mix. Some of the native ground soil mixed with aged cow manure, some charcoal and burnt leaves, things like that. Show you the sheeps in a moment as well.
Yep. Showing the sheep.
Yep. Yeah, so this is the mix of soil, like charcoal, burnt leaves, aged cow manure, and some native ground soil. Just trying to incorporate it all together. They use these like little leaves in Indonesia that aerates the soil. The leaves are really dry, so it doesn't cause root rot. They stay quite dry. It's unique. We don't do that in Australia, but sort of like these leaves that even if they don't burn them, they still use them. I've noticed in the soils, and I don't know if it's a filler. It's probably more to aerate the soil to minimize the root rot because it stays dry. They're quite hydrophobic, I guess, let's say. And we've got some charcoal chunks here and there as well that we've been putting in, trying to break some of them. Bagging them up for now until I decide where I'm gonna put them in the ground and when. So just keeping them bagged up. The plants just arrived in these little bags. So just putting them in slightly a bigger bag for now, and then until we're ready to put them in the ground. The plan is to get them in the ground as soon as possible. So as soon as it's possible, I'll be doing that. Yeah, I think that's it. And this is Ibu Yanti's setup, a little nursery. So when she buys these seed trays, she'll place them here for a bit, keep them watered until they're ready to be planted out. But she's very busy, so she's got lots going on. Plenty of acres and farms that she's planting out herself, as well as her own homegrown veggie patch as well. So there's some things that get left a bit, but she's just so busy, caught up with the bigger projects. She does so much. And this is a little nice sort of potting up area I like. It's in the shade, and I feel a bit safer with my rare fruit trees here, keeping them sort of in this little nursery. I feel like they're a bit more protected for now until they're a bit more solid. Some of them are grafted, so they're a bit fragile, quite young, not grafted not long ago, so I have to be extra careful with them. Loquat, very common, almost weed in Sydney and even Melbourne, but here it's a rare. The locals don't even know it.
So, do you like Indonesia? Is that why you're here?
Nah. I love Indonesia.
Ah.
It's a blessed place. Amazing. I recommend the move to anyone that's got the means and capability to do it. And the main capability is more just being able to make the move and just get out of your comfort zone, get out there, do something for yourself. You'll never look back. You won't regret it. People retire in these sort of places and why not do it early at our, in our 40s, in our
When you're
30s?
when you're young, fit and healthy.
Yeah. And you'll be better adapted. There won't be a culture shock. The younger you do it, the sooner you do it, the better adapted you'll be and more accustomed to things.
And look, you're surrounded by beautiful fruit. Let me just show you. Look at the papayas, mashallah. Everywhere. Bananas. You don't have to go to Coles or Woolies.
Yeah.
Or the markets.
Yeah, once the bananas start coming in, you don't know what to do with them. Everyone's eating bananas. Everyone we know and people we don't know.
And they taste like real bananas.
Including the monkeys.
Yep.
There's some local monkeys, they're not that big, luckily, thankfully they're quite smaller. They don't really come here, they're in the forest which is behind us up in the deep mountain up there. But they're starting to sort of get to know what's here. The mountains of Pelabuhanratu. So some of them were taped up and luckily he was here. Mitra was helping to open them up with his machete. Some of the smaller ones, these ones are alright, just a rubber band. These are the durian palangi. So they're grafted, but these are a more mature graft compared to the smaller type. The small one, I forget the name, but it's I'll put it into the description of the video. It's supposed to be the smaller durian, supposed to be prolific. Ibu Yanti was telling me it's from the Kalimantan. It's known as a rare Kalimantan durian variety. So these have come from different islands. Some of these rare fruit trees around Indonesia, and they come all the way here to Sukabumi. It's my local Dailies nursery, except it's all of Indonesia I'm using instead of just one source. You've got, it's all affordable and decent. The most expensive one I brought, super rare, is like the Mame Sapote, which is about $12. That was the most expensive I paid up here. And down to 30 cents, some of the things I brought. The white shahtut was pricey or expensive for this area. It's approximately $7, the white long shahtut. The pearl was decently priced, wasn't that bad. It's not much, but for the locals it's quite a high price. If you go to a nursery, if you went to the most expensive fruit tree, that's usually figs, because they're not that common here. And they're around Australian dollars, approximately $4. So paying $12 is, 3 times the price. So this is the palangi.
And you wouldn't think so, but it's nice and nippy in the morning, eh?
Yeah, it's been a really beautiful morning, really nice and cool. We've just started the dry season, just the very beginning. It's just been a few days, and yeah, this morning, even though it's the dry season and it's sunny and bright, seeing some of the blue sky here, it was really pleasant and really cool in the morning. So you got to make the most of the morning, right after sunrise. Just go out and enjoy it before it gets too hot later on in the day, after midday and on in the sun. Yeah, but this area is much more pleasant than Jakarta, where they're getting 33 and hot nights, sweating, humid hot nights. Here you get cool nights, you're still tropical, still enjoy it, but then you've got some coolness. The weather's a bit more pleasant, you get the cool breeze. We're near the ocean, we're only a 10-minute drive from the ocean, and it's just more pleasant. It's about 28 degrees over here at its peak in the day, and the nights are nice and cool, so you get a nice comfortable sleep. You don't need an AC or anything like that. Although I've only been here since January, so I've been here through the raining season. The raining season was almost like winter most days, and now you're getting warm days, quite warm days, but the nights, the mornings, they're still really cozy and comfortable. I'm only going off Sydney's weather for reference, and Jakarta.